Was this film any different to any other love story we have seen in the past? Yes, it was, because Kadhalikka Neramillai has a unique story. In this film, there's Siddharth, who's played by Ravi, now known as Ravi Mohan, and there's Shreya, who's played by Nithya Menen. Shreya wants to have a baby, so she has one through IVF. And towards the end of the first half, we see Sid and Shreya meet, but this meeting is kind of brief. Then at the end of the first half, Shreya gives birth. Then in the second half, the film jumps 8 years and we see Shreya's son. Also, Shreya and Sid meet again. The story of Kadhalikka Neramillai is unique for Indian cinema. We see this single girl have this baby, and there were good parts to this film. For example, we see a character make a return in the second half. Also, we see Sid and Shreya fight for the same project. And at the core of this film, it is a love story, but the second half is where the film really is. However, there is one major plot hole in this film. Also, I wish there was more emotion to this film and they made it a little bit deeper. So I'm giving the story of Kadhalikka Neramillai a B+. Moving over to the tempo of this film. The runtime of Kadhalikka Neramillai is 2 hours and 20 minutes. The first half of this film was slightly long, but other than that, the tempo of this film was alright and it wasn't boring. So I'm giving the tempo of Kadhalikka Neramillai a B+. Moving over to the cast of this film. I do like Ravi, now known as Ravi Mohan, in this type of role, you know. He was just a simple guy in this film. Also, Yogi Babu was a good addition to this cast. He did a good job, you know. He was funny and there were good jokes as well. And Nithya Menen was alright as well. However, if they did make this film deeper and a bit more emotional, then we would have gotten more out of Ravi Mohan's character and Nithya Menen's character. So I'm giving the cast of this film a B+. Now moving over to the music, because the music in Kadhalikka Neramillai was good. You have the song Muelo, which I really like. It does have that reggaeton vibe to it. But the best song in this film is Yere Irakuri. I might have just butchered that, but this song is really good and I love it. And the rest of the music was good. So I'm giving the music in this film an A-. Now let's talk about the cinema experience, because Kadhalikka Neramillai is a nice film to watch at the cinema. It was quite funny, so there'll be some laughs, and I got to hear the song Yere Ikuri. I might have just butchered that again, but I got to see this song in the cinema. So I'm giving the cinema experience of Kadhalikka Neramillai an A-. So overall, Kadhalikka Neramillai is a good film which has a unique story. So I'm giving this film a B+. If you're looking for more movie reviews, then click on this playlist. Also, I have a podcast all about Indian cinema called The Pan India Project, and make sure to subscribe to watch the episodes.